I'm back. Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Join the Rhodes Squad. Today, let's have an extensive look behind the scenes at The Mandalorian. And at the end of this, I will give you a little information about the Star Wars Episode 9 teaser trailer. This is by way of MakingStarWars.net. I do want to make something clear. I am not a big fan of everything that these guys say from an opinion basis, but these guys are on point when it comes to news. So that sort of is what it is. But credit MakingStarWars.net for this both of these stories actually. Jason Ward. This first is some set pics from The Mandalorian, and two of the pics are of a fuselage from a scrap TIE fighter. Now we know this story is 2 years after Return of the Jedi. Just for some context, and there's a couple of those pictures, and I'll put them here in the video. And then there is a location pic, and the context of this pic is this set appeared to be for a scrapyard kind of place. Kind of lines up with some of the IG-88 speeder bike stuff he reported a while back. There is supposedly a scene coming where IG-88 will actually be on a speeder bike. I think that's going to be freaking wild. And here's that location pic. Here is, it says, ignore the Tatooine set in the background, which appears to be a permanent location to be reused in the series and has yet to be removed. They also created a marsh grassy location. I mean, it's interesting, I guess. We have no context for this, really. And here's something else. They shared something back on New Year's Eve, and I didn't really report on it. I was kind of waiting for something else to come along. There is a new droid coming in The Mandalorian called the Droid Gatra. And here is a picture of that droid. Now, it's basically like an R2 unit with arms and legs. If you ask me, it's like an R2 unit bred with an Imperial probe droid from The Empire Strikes Back and from Solo. I have an odd feeling that this droid is going to look immensely cooler than this on the actual screen. In fact, I think this droid's got the potential to be kind of menacing and creepy looking. I know Imperial probe droids, in my opinion, are some of the more creepy, sort of menacing droids in the Star Wars universe. Like, every time you hear that, you're like, oh shit, we're in for it now. Okay, so there's another little tidbit of news here, also from MakingStarWars.net. Sources have told us recently that a trailer for Star Wars Episode 9 has been cut. We aren't sure if it is the final cut of the trailer or not. It has been seen by so few people at this point, details are scant. And what we have heard, we do not have permission to share. One exists, but we can't say for certain when it will hit, or if the one that exists will even be the one that will be released. That said, it is sounding closer than further away. Okay, so what do we think about this, Rogue Squadron? I'm still. I originally thought maybe the college football playoff, because it is an ABC property. Um, I did not realize that the Colts and the Texans playoff game was on ABC, which is a Disney-owned property, and that is today. Um, However, I think we would have had some sort of notice to look for that trailer at halftime of that game, um, or during the game. And if it drops, I mean, I'll do a reaction to it. That said, I think now, because we found out last year that they're not afraid to release at least a tease of a trailer or a small teaser on Super Bowl day, your next day potentially for a trailer is going to be February 3rd, which is the Super Bowl. After that, I don't know when they would come out with it. My guess is at that point, if it doesn't come out on Super Bowl, they will wait till Celebration. Because as far as sporting events and big ratings events, that's going to be your next, I guess potentially, well, no, I don't even know when the Oscars are, so, and who the hell's watching those anyway. If you like this video, like and subscribe, join the Rhodes Squadron. Peace, I'm out. Till next time.